Scorpio, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each individual card. Here we go. Alrighty then. It kind of feels like you're letting go of some anxiety, some stress, some things that used to keep you up at night. Um, those things that really used to irk you are kind of starting to slip away, okay? And they're starting to slip away because you're recognizing that you're making some changes. You're really contemplating and making some changes within yourself about how you go about your day-to-day life. So you're actually deciding where you're going to put your energy and where you're not going to put your energy. And as you're doing that, you're recognizing you're putting a little bit less stress on yourself every day. How you're managing your schedule, how you're managing your diet, how you're managing your health, how you're managing just all those little day-to-day tasks is getting a little bit easier and a little bit easier. So you're closing out a chapter of your life that was a little bit difficult, that was hard for you to get past. Recognizing how you spend your money, how you spend your time, how you spend your energy, and cutting out the things that weren't for your highest good. And making those small little changes in those habits every day, you're recognizing you've closed out a lot of those bad habits and you've actually started to create new habits that make you feel really good. One of those new habits that you have is not rushing in to make very, very quick changes. You're not making those snap decisions anymore. You're really taking the time to think about how it is you're moving forward. And although it's doing you a lot of good for getting rid of anxiety, you don't feel like you've struck that complete balance yet. It feels new and it feels different to you. So you're just kind of settling into this new routine, Scorpio. It feels a little off, but you recognize that you're starting to make little changes for your highest good. No wonder it doesn't feel quite balanced. See, in the past, you were used to rushing in. You were quick to make decisions. You were quick to say things, but you got caught up in it. Okay? You got caught up in those things, and as you got caught up in it, you recognized when you made snap decisions, when you just went with something that you weren't necessarily in control of the situation. The situation itself was in control of you. And one of the habits that you're changing is to actually stop, look at the resources that you have at hand, and make slower changes. It was like an idea one day. You were like, wow, if I just slow down a little bit as I make these decisions forward, I can start getting the things I want out of situations instead of always being one step behind. This is you slowly learning how to get ahead of yourself. I don't see anybody else's energy in this read. This is all about you, Scorpio. And it feels like you're holding back some resources from yourself. You are just not, like I said, jumping into things. And you're really moving into this calmer water, okay? But you were so used to the choppy waters for so long, even moving into the calmer water feels strange. I kind of get the feeling like, I don't know, I've sailed, so sometimes I've gone on boat, like I've been on ships in the middle of Lake Michigan for 3 days, or two or 3 days, like sailing. And then I get on land, and the land feels like it's... So that's kind of what it feels like right now. You were so used to the movement for the ebbs and flows. Now that you have your solid footing, you're still like, your body still feels the ebbs and flows, but your mind is recognizing you're on solid ground, and it's not quite registering yet. That's why you feel a little bit out of balance. It's like you know that it's a much more solid foundation for you to work with these new habits that you've created for yourself, but you're still just waiting for like somebody to pull the rug out from under you or like those ebbs and flows to be there just because that's what you're used to. Scorpio, take your time, because taking your time and doing these things differently than you've done before will get you something different. You'll get a different outcome. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. So if you go back to those ebbs and flows and those snap decisions, well then you're not going to be in control of your life anymore. You're just going to be, jumping from one decision to the next to the next to the next. Slow down and create the decisions that you want. It feels a little off at first, but you'll get used to that solid ground and you won't feel those huge ebbs and flows anymore, and you'll start to feel better about moving forward. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Scorpio, and I'll see you next time.